What's the name, Principal Exposed? We're here at our third home, the YMCA. Pretty empty house here, but what little fistful of people we got here, everyone's getting it with just a consuming fire. It's always good to see that. It's always good to be around people that are going to sharpen you up. Even if you don't say nothing to each other, you see the work ethic going around in the gym, and it just lifts you up. It's like when I go to church and I see the armored saints here, it really puts thunder in my spirit. Knowing this warpath against the evil one, I live it because of his way higher than all ways. And speaking of his ways, did you know that the first sin was pride? Yeah, that's right. When Lucifer looked in the mirror and he liked what he saw, he's like, oh, well, look at me. I am just so all that. I think I will exalt the Most High God. No, you won't, fool. It's called the Most High God. So, there you go, lower than the earth. Just an example. But I'm saying that to say this, the Lord has me minister to you. What we have is October 29, 2021. We have Proverbs 29 and 23. Pride ends in humiliation, while humility brings honor. What comes to my mind to that is, well, I've been curling like this for years. I know what I'm doing. Okay there, Popeye arms. Go break your dang biceps. Go ahead and tear them up, see what happens. You ever give someone wise wisdom, especially if you're older than them, and they ain't gonna listen to you? It's pride. It's because their pride is coming up. I try to have my pride crushed daily. So I learned a lesson being as the Lord's humble servant. So all that being said, when I serve God is alive and I did. You know, when you're humble, you bring honor to his name, honor to your name, honor to your family. And it's a good thing to be humble, you know. It's a bad thing to eat humble pie and still not learn your lesson. You know, once you eat that first slice of humble pie, just get with the program, do what's right. All right, speaking of, seen John Meadows and this big brother that he works with, they were doing butterflies, but they were doing them with a variation. This is the heaviest that I've gone. I don't know if I can control this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Instead of traditional butterflies, they go like this. Feels pretty good, I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. Whew. Those are interesting. I've been watching Schwarzenegger's Blueprint, and I like when he says, make sure you go all the way and feel the good stretch in the pectorals. You know, and I'm used to doing them like this, but I've seen Meadows and this guy doing them, and the tidbit that I learned from the other guy, usually John does all the talking, but this guy spoke, and he goes, a lot of people think going till failure is going into you can't do another rep. He goes, but actually what we do, we go until our form is compromised. That's going to failure in their view. I thought, real interesting. So there it is. When you got a humble heart, you can learn knowledge, you know, put that knowledge in your heart and let the fire consume. So there you go. Be blessed in your iron journey.